So, what's the difference in doing SEO for a 10-figure business versus a local business versus a small business versus your niche sites? What is the difference? So, before I get into this, first of all, what on earth qualifies me? So, you're probably thinking,
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
well, I've been doing SEO for over 7 years now. I've worked with your local brick and mortar businesses. I've worked with 7-figure businesses. I've worked with 8-figure businesses. I've worked with 9-figure businesses. I've even worked with a 10-figure business. It's worth billions of dollars. You've probably heard of them. I'm not allowed to say the name, of course. And I've had lots of experience inside different Google Analytics accounts, different Search Console accounts. I've worked with furniture companies. I've worked with luxury clothing companies. I've worked with care homes, I've worked with manufacturers, and the list goes on. So you can trust what I'm saying. Now, here's what I want to give you, and here's what this channel is about. So this channel is about tactics you'll struggle to find anywhere else. So if you check out my channel, if you watch the other videos, so these are tactics that aren't being used a lot. And most importantly, they actually work and they're easy to implement. Anyone can do it. You don't need to be super technical to do it. And I also respect your time, and there's no generic advice like a lot of the SEOs you see out there on YouTube. They're just creating content just for the sake of creating content to get views. And my promise to you is you won't see short and highly valuable content like this anywhere else. So if that's something you like, make sure to subscribe, because currently I'm producing 1 video a day. And if you haven't already, download the Easy SEO extension. It's a free extension. I created it because I used to use an entire stack of SEO tools. So I went ahead and created it for free. And it's even a keyword tool. And if you comment on my videos, then there's a chance you'll win one. And I'll announce the winner in one of my videos. So what is the difference? It's going to shock you. There is no difference, and very little difference. So you're probably a bit confused now, right now. Here's what I mean. So everything in SEO falls under 3 buckets. There's technical, on-page SEO, and off-page SEO. So once you've got a good grasp on these 3, you can pretty much work on any business website you want when it comes to SEO. So with technical SEO, navigation, and there's an entire mountain under technical SEO in terms of navigation itself that falls into that. So it's mainly about crawl efficiency, indexation, duplication, and a little bit of security involved as well. So you want the website to be crawled efficiently. You don't want there to be a high crawl depth. You don't want duplication, because one of the things I found with this big company is whenever you typed in the /, that would give another version of the website. So there's a / version of the website, and there was a non-/ version of the website, and they were both self-referencing canonicals, and they were both allowed to index. So this created a massive duplicate content error. The crawl efficiency, again, important. Indexation, important. Then page speed, very important. On-page SEO. So 90% of on-page SEO is having the keyword in the meta title, H1, and URL. A lot of people make this too complicated. It doesn't need to be. Make sure it hits the right search intent and then user experience. And there's an entire mountain that falls under user experience, which of course I'm not going to go over in this video because it'll be an entire course by itself. Now, off-page SEO, making sure you've got budget efficient links, digital PR, and reputation management. Now, I suck at digital PR. There was someone else managing that. But I'm going to give you budget efficient links, and I'll talk about this in just a moment. So, here are the differences. So you're doing more white hat stuff. So there's no buying reviews, there's no building Web 2.0s, or going to Facebook or marketplaces for backlinks. You're mainly going to be relying on white hat SEO backlinking tactics, which is a pain in the ass, but it's just part of it, because they don't want to see things like, oh yeah, I bought this link from Facebook, and they're a big ass corporation. You don't want to be doing things like that. So you'll be relying a lot more on white hat stuff. A lot of it will fall on digital PR. So here's an example of getting some white hat links. Is, let's say that corporation is selling different products on its website, and they can reach out to the manufacturer of that product and ask for a link from that manufacturer. So there's one basic way to get some white hat links. So another difference is there's more politics. So you'll be going through a bunch of decision makers. So essentially, when you want to make a change, you can't just make that change. Let's say you want to change the meta title on H1 tags, you can't just decide to make that change. It doesn't work like that. They want to know what the change is. So what you do is do your research, put it all into a spreadsheet, and obviously make it very as simple as possible. And then you'd send it off to the decision maker or the or your boss. They'll check it over, and then you send it over to them. And there'll be some back and forth between you two, because they may say, and I found this a lot of the time, oh, I want this changed, but it can't be changed because of SEO purposes, because let's say that it's too long, too many characters that won't fit in the meta title. So there's more going back and forth, and a lot of people underrate this one. It's all about presentation, because one of the things I found was once you reach a certain level of SEO, let's say you've done it for about 6 years now, you can't go any further than that. Well, you can in terms of expertise, but it's very, very difficult because you basically learned about 90% of SEO. Now it's just about keeping up with the updates. So you can't really go any further than that. And these big companies, they can hire any SEO agency that's at that type of level, that has SEOs at that type of level. So you're trying to retain the client, and the way you do this is by giving good presentations and branded documentation, and basically making it as easy for that person to understand and as in depth as possible without waffling. So basically being lean, and that's the difference. So there's not a huge difference, and in terms of pure SEO, you may need managing the client themselves. You don't want them to leave, and that's the main difference. Now, one of the things I'm finding with my SEO consultation clients is they're watching a lot of these SEOs on YouTube, reading a lot of blog posts, and there's so many SEO tactics out there, and it feels like information overload. So a lot of my consultations, it's about confirming the right things to do, because there are so many things to do in an SEO campaign. It's all about being as efficient as possible. So if you want to learn more about that, if you want me to take you to another level when it comes to SEO, I'd highly recommend a SEO consultation with me. It's only 1 hour, and I made sure to reasonably price it. And I am getting booked a lot. And if you don't want to get on a call, I'd highly recommend a website audit and plan. So I'll do an in-depth analysis of your website, the same I've done with these big businesses. And I'll basically tell you if there's any major technical concerns you should be worried about. And I'll let you know, and I'll give you a plan of action as well, along with the growth opportunities, and I'll tell you exactly how to do it, step by step. Now, if you're a business and you want someone else to do your SEO, I'd highly recommend applying here. There's no guarantee you'll get in, but that's an option for you. And that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. See ya.